dueling pianos for the thousands here in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Okay, maybe just the three guys at the bar and the lady passed out in the bathroom stall. From the greatest city in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to duel. On the right piano stool with a record of 29 knockouts, all self-inflicted, a total of 2 brain cells, singing and playing piano, guitar, blues harp, and with himself, sporting some pretty fancy duds, hailing from the urban down and dirty rock and roll city of Melrose, Massachusetts, and more recently the bar. Put your mitts together for the one and only Seth Sweet Keys Holbrook. Here's Sweet Keys Holbrook waving to all of his fans on his side of the club. Please, no throwing tomatoes, only money. And on the wrong piano stool with only a criminal record, no job, and only 2 showers in the last month, clanging away on piano, bass, sax, and vocals, hailing from the 4th floor suite of the local YMCA. Let's have a rousing welcome for Jimmy Hands of Stone Boom Boom Ciampi. And here's Boom Boom Ciampi waving to his fans on his side of the club, and it appears he's also stopping to say hello to a special fan. Oh no, guess he was stealing their drink. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to duel!
Where did we meet?
Well, Seth was my actual paper boy.
Oh my God.
No, we met
knew you were gonna say
a while
something
ago
stupid.
when I used to run a club called The Landing at Pine
That's
Point.
right. And then this young superstar came in with a band.
Yeah, where is he here?
He's right next to you.
Yeah, I used to run a little club. We used to hire his band, and he was the lead singer.
The Time Pilots. That was the band.
And then I saw you in a restaurant when we were playing a jazz
Hold on.
trio.
Let's go back to the Landing when we first met, because I just remember being.
I didn't like you.
I know. That's bullshit. You liked me fine. I was terrified of you.
You should be.
I was. I'm
Terrified of me?
now I'm just terrified of how you smell. I know, seriously. I was like, that guy's the big boss, and yeah, he's cool because he brings pizza and beer, but I don't want to talk. I want nothing to do with Jim Ciampi.
How do you like that?
Yeah.
But you called me.
I did. Well, years later, once I built up years of courage, so we.
You wanted to sing some Sinatra.
That's right. So I saw you at a. I tell the story way better than you do.
This is a jazz trio.
Jazz trio at the Sea Dog, that's right.
That's right.
And I was with my girlfriend, and I go, oh my goodness, that's Jim Ciampi.
That's your
And
girlfriend? She's way too good for you.
So I've been
Wow.
told.
Yeah.
So, at the gig, you took a break or something, and you came up and you gave me a big hug, and you were like, oh, Seth Holbrook. And I was like, Jim Ciampi.
Yeah,
Hey.
See how fake he is? He still didn't like me, but he was hiding it the whole time.
I was still a little nervous, you know.
So yeah, we wanted to play some jazz, and he said, I thought you'd be the guy I could talk to,
That's
so
right.
I got him over the house. And
Wait, hold on. No, I called and I said, hey, Jim, I know you're probably busy, but, you know, would you know anybody who would play some Frank Sinatra, let me sing some Dean Martin?
And I said, how much money you got?
No, you said, Seth, I would love to play with you.
Yeah.
And I said, that's great, oh my God. And then he goes on for like 20 minutes selling me his band. And telling
Really?
you how amazing your
That is
7-piece
not
band was.
true.
Yes.
That is not
Told
true.
you, and I'm like, dude, you had me at hello. I was like,
That scares me that I had you at a hello. Yeah, it was a great situation though. We got to
Yeah,
meet
it was
and
good.
we started playing
Yeah.
music together. One thing led to another. Seth has been in the band for a long time, and
I've been in the band for 3 months though. When we were carpooling, and you go, hey Seth, I got an idea. You go, I want to do a dueling piano show. And I was like,
and you said, "What's a dueling piano show?"
yeah, you know, what the hell's a dueling piano show? I was like, and then I was like, oh, well, that's great. Nobody's doing that around here. I go, you should totally go do that. And that's when you were like, oh, no, you're going to do it.
You're gonna do it with me. Yeah, because I tried out a bunch of people actually. To be honest with you, I looked at a couple guys, really good piano players, great musicians, but they weren't the right guys. And I needed somebody that could be really animated, had a theater background, could play multi-instrumentalist, you know, could kind of do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And he turned out to be the guy.
Yeah.
Except there was one big thing that was kind of missing. He didn't really know how to play piano at all.
That's true. I had like my basic chords down. I mean, I could play I could play this C, D, E, F, G, A, B. You know.
Mary
but
Had a Little Lamb.
I could play
That's
Mary
about it.
Had a Little Lamb. Yeah. And so then came,
Sentimental Journey.
Yes.
You used to play that.
That's my one. That was my go-to. And then came the torture. And then came 6 months in Jim's basement, which sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Alone.
That's a whole different story. He was chained in my basement
to the pianos. Yeah. And for what was it, like 3 nights? I remember it being like 3 nights a week,
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah, we
like
were there.
3 to 5 hours a day, or something ridiculous. It was.
We
I felt
practiced
like it
all
was
the time.
forever.
We got the show going, kind of
Yeah.
grew it organically, but Seth
Yeah.
improved and improved and improved.
And we wrote a show together.
Yeah, we started writing.
We wrote like a solid, like hour-long, like
Yeah.
sort of like a play that we've done a few times, and that was fun.
And then came the first gig.
in Kennebunkport, Maine. In case you don't know where you are, and you've had too much to drink, you need to call an Uber home.
All right, everybody knows this little tune. We're just learning. It's the first time we've ever done this song. on a Thursday. Jose. It's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Just a song, can you play me a memory when I'm not really sure how it goes? Sad but it's sweet and I do it complete. And I will. All right, this is your part. Here we go. La la la. Come on, that sucks. Let's go.
My side is killing.
Everybody, here we go. Sing us a song, your piano man. Sing us a song tonight. All in the room for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Tucker at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He doesn't like Seth, but he likes me.
Tucker,
Through the book, gotta be a joke,
gotta talk, bro.
someplace that he'd rather be. He says, Jimmy, I believe this is the best place I've ever been. And I'm sure that he could be a movie star. He's cute. La, la, la. La, all right, we gotta hear you because we're gonna stop the music. Sing us.
has your wife never heard this song before? Is that what's going on? She doesn't
Okay.
know the song?
Folks, I can hear you a little bit, but all I can really hear is North Andover. All I can hear is North Andover. It's a loud town, so we gotta get louder, all right?
Now, Paul, right?
Paul is a real estate novelist, and that's boring. Never had time for a while. And he's talking with David, who's still in the night. And probably will live for life. And the waitresses are practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets on. Sharing a drink they call loneliness, and it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, your piano. Can't hear you. Sing us a song. You got feeling alright. That's so good. We're all gonna do the last verse together, all right? Pretty good crowd for a Thursday, right? Great crowd. It's a great crowd for Thursday.
And the manager, James, gives us a smile.
On the piano, it sounds like a carnival. And the microphone sounds like a band. They sit at the bar and put bread in our jar and sing, how are you doing? La la la.
This is your part right here.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood
Oh, she's only got the la la la.
for you. Got us feeling alright. They can do it now.
Okay, the first gig. you told me, you're like, listen, I got this easy little gig.
Simple little
Very
gig.
simple. There'll probably
Won't be
gonna
anybody there.
15 people there, 20
Yeah,
people tops.
we're brand new. Nobody knows
nothing,
about it.
Nothing. So I was like, okay, you know, I definitely didn't feel ready, but it was like, you know, got to start doing it at some point.
300 people
It was
in a tight little bar.
it was terrifying. It was,
Big line out the door. I walk in. He's got a kind of a like. He looks like Aldo Cella. He's got a white suit on, and he's whiter than the suit.
I was so pale. I mean, I don't remember being that nervous.
And he's-
nervous ever like.
And
a
he's
long
not
time.
nervous about anything else. He's just pissed at me
Why
because
am
he's
I-
looking at me like this is your fault. This is all your fault. You put me here in front of all these people.
I was supposed to be like a soft opening, and I could barely get into the door. Do you remember that? I came in from the back.
It wasn't soft.
And no, it wasn't soft at all. I came into the back of the room, and I was like, excuse me. It took me 20 minutes to get from the back of the room to the front of the room. So that was fun.
Yeah, it was great. It actually went really well.
really
and
well, yeah.
We launched it, and
Yeah. And then we went back, like later on that year, and did it to like, filled up the big room of the Italian Heritage Center, yeah. 400,
and it's
400 people.
It's
or
a tough
something.
show to do in many respects because you've got to be so spontaneous. So it's not like you can sit down and say, okay, we're going to learn these 5 songs. It's like you've got to grow the thing so organically that it's very spontaneous. You've got to be able to roll into tune after tune after tune, segue tunes, and the library just grows and grows and grows. And so that's the difficulty about a dueling piano show. Plus, you need
It never ends. It never ends. You
Yeah.
just keep learning more and more. It never ends.
And then we
Never ends.
discovered that we had kind of an issue because we do these shows, and all of a sudden, all kinds of people wanted to dance.
Yeah.
And Seth said, in fact, the other one that recommended it said, we got to get a drummer.
I did. And Jim said, after months of me saying this, he said the 3 most wonderful words: "You were right." And
And I never said that again since.
I appreciate that.
So then we had to look far and wide. We
Far
traveled
wide.
nationwide.
Yeah.
We couldn't find anybody.
No.
Except your next door neighbor.
Well, that's another whole story. I'll tell the 30-second version, which is essentially he sees me coming into my house with a guitar all the time, like every other day, and he's like, hey, I play a little guitar. I'm like, yeah, cool. He's like, you want to play a little bit? You know, you want to play with? Sure. Whatever. This goes on for months, and finally he goes, oh, did I tell you I used to play the drums in the military? And I was like, oh.
He wouldn't really say that. He was taking his time. He was kind of bringing it in softly.
I was like, why didn't you tell me? You know, like, so yeah.
So that's how we got Jimmy Bentley.
Yep.
He's a great drummer. He's a great guy. He lives right next door to Seth, which was very convenient.
Yeah.
Mostly convenient.
Yeah.
Right?
And what's weird is he's always later than me, and we're coming from the same spot.
So Seth's notorious for forgetting things, both on the gig, after the gig,
Yeah, which works
before
out
the gig.
when Jim's really late. He can go over and get the shit that I forgot.
So Jim's late, and he usually ends up picking up a whole nother load for Seth to get it to the gig. So, but we have a great friendship. We love what we're doing, and we just keep growing it, and off we go.
Yeah.
What's our next? Who are we gonna add next? Who's the other neighbor?
Who's the other neighbor? Oh,
She play anything?
No, I think they're on their way out.
They're in jail?
No, they're on their way out.
Oh, they're old.
Yeah, they're old.
They're on their
not,
way out?
They're not your age yet, but you know.
I'm on my way out. You guys need another piano player. I'm only 76.
Cut it out.
Reading. Yeah, I got some folks from Alabama right here. Nice folks. Right here. This handsome couple right here. They're coming to Portland tomorrow. We're from Portland. Yep. So they're coming to Portland. I got them out on Peaks Island.
On Peaks?
Yeah, they're gonna go to Peaks.
Nice.
You're gonna show them the other side of the island. Yeah.
Don't we have a wedding tomorrow night?
Oh, that's Friday, Saturday.
Oh, yeah. When's today? What are we doing? What are we playing? What's going on? Where am I?
I don't know. Let's do some drop kick Murphys. I like that.
Whoa!
gonna sing to you. Here we go.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, spring became the summer. Who would have believed you'd come along? Oh! Touching hands,
All right, now reach around. I mean, reaching out.
reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, come on. Good times have never seemed so good. I've been inclined, come on, to believe they never would. Now I look at the nights,
Seth, look up. Look at the night.
and it don't seem so lonely.
Oh, no, it's definitely lonely.
We fill it up with about 72-ish. And when I heard, come on, hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? It's the warmest day of the year in Maine. Reaching out, come on, touching me, touching you. Let's go, here we go. Sweet Caroline, good times have never seemed so good. Come on. I've been inclined, come on, to believe they never would. All right, let's blow the roof off the tent. All together. Here we go. 3, 4. Good times have never seemed so good. Come on. Let's go. I've been inclined, one more, to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Tuck it out.
Kennedy, that was for you.
Do you like that one? Want to do it again? No, I'm just kidding. All right, oh, here we go.
What is that?
Oh, somebody knows.
What is it? There you go. It's the Irish one. All right, what's this one? That's right, the Monsters.
Which one of those came first?
All right, those are easy. Those are easy.
Yeah, come on. Let's make it tough for an old guy.
Let's see. ABC. Yeah, ABC.
You know me.
A million stars in this show. It's 1970s.
MASH? We have MASH.
No.
No. What is it? Hill Street Blues?
On Hill Street Blues. Taxi. Yeah, the cameraman had it. Luigi had it.
Oh, I know it. The what? Muppets.
Stay right there. A little quicker. All right, this is a stumper.
Oh wait, here's a clue. Here's a clue, right, Jim? Is that a clue? No.
What? No.
That's what I thought too. That's not Mikhail's name.
Wait, she's got it. Hogan's Heroes. That's right. What's your name? You watch too much TV, sweetheart.
She wins the couch potato award.
All right, one more. Songs that made the hit parade. Guys like us, we had it. Those were the days. You knew who you were then. Gals were gals and men were men. Mister, we could use a man. I'm in Holbrook again. Then Edith came in, right?
Take a little Sunday stand. Go and watch your Dodgers win. Every summer day, it'll cost you what you have in.
Oh my God, dear Lord, help us.
Kids been through the sang a song.
I just don't know what went wrong. Those were the days. I just don't know what went wrong.
Those were the days.
That was incredible, dude.
TV trivia.
You sound just like her.
What do we got?
I got a song by Queen over here.
Queen. Oh, that's not the one I was expecting.
This thing
Key, I mean the key.
called up. I can't handle this thing called up. I must get about to it, crazy little thing called love. This thing called love. It cries, it rains all night, it swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. It doesn't like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gets hot for fever and leaves me in a cool sweat. And I gotta relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take it back, it's hot. I take a long ride on the motorbike, a little ready. Put your hands crazy little thing called love.
Put your hands together now.
I've gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take a back seat, it's hot. And take a long ride on the motorbike until it's ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love. I can't handle this thing called love. I must get down to it, crazy little thing called love. 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 souls. Swampers. Swampers. All right, let's go.
You don't have any sing, Sweet Home Alabama, do you? You do? You just raised your hand. What were you raising it for? You said you wanted to sing, Sweet. You've been texting me all week about this. Now let's go.
Keep on turning.
All right,
So yeah, so what do we do for shows? We do all kinds of different things.
Yes,
I mean,
we do.
we do some festivals. We've got a festival tomorrow night.
Yep, we've done weddings.
We've done weddings. We do anniversary parties, birthday parties. We're all over the place. We could be at
Yep.
somebody's
Funerals.
house. We could be in their deck. We could be
Yeah.
in a place like this,
It's
Old Vines
cool.
Wine Bar, which
It-
is beautiful down here in Kennebunkport.
It's neat because it takes up a pretty small footprint. You
Yeah.
know, so it's not like having like a giant band or anything. It's you can shrink it to be pretty small.
And it's very spontaneous.
But it's
all
very small, but it's very heavy, right?
heavy in terms of what?
In terms of moving pianos around.
Yeah, that hurts. Those hurt.
There
They're
are many.
really heavy.
Jim said this morning he was like, we should have done violins.
Yeah.
Doing violins.
Violins would have been a lot easier.
You could just go harmonicas. That would be the way. That would be
Yeah.
the way.
So Seth, I got a kind of a funky one over here. It's an old there it is, yeah. It's an old Styx tune.
Sticks.
Remember the band Styx? Bye, North Andover. See you guys. Great to see you, Mike. Great job. Megan, great job. See you guys. Good night. Enjoy your vacation. You get this. Yeah, you remember that song,
Sticks,
right?
yeah. The sailing
So,
one.
well, I mean, there's a couple songs from them, right? There's the,
What do they have? I think I only know one.
so this is the one, Dennis DeYoung, right?
Oh, yes. I think I'm going to just set the mood for this. Little ocean mist. Little, the fog.
Thank you, sir.
Rolling off the ocean. Shedding open coals for the virgin sea. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face that life that's ahead of me. On board I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore. We'll try, oh no, we'll try. Here we go, come on. To carry on. Wide look to reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. We live happily forever, so the story goes. But somehow we missed out on that pot of gold. We'll try the best that we can. Come on, to stay on. Okay, here we go, here we go.
All right, you know the words. Here we go.
A gathering of angels appeared above my head. They sang to me this song of hope, and this is what they said. Come on! They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yes! Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yes! Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
Don't you love her madly? Don't you need her madly? Don't you love her way? Tell me what you say. Don't you love her madly? Wanna be her daddy? Don't you love her friend? Don't you love her as she's walking out the door? Like she did walk 1,000 times before. Don't you love her way? Tell me what you say. Don't you love her as she's walking out the door?
A noble effort.
I got a little one over here, right here. I'm gonna be, otherwise known as 500 Miles.
Oh
I
boy.
need a drink for this.
That's a good request.
Has everyone had at least 6 to 7 drinks yet?
The Proclaimers.
Everybody up? We're good? Okay, good. Check. A couple guys over here are like, yep. Absolutely. I'm gonna be. Okay, all right, let's do that. Yep, wherever you want to go. Pen, yep, the request should be right down in front of you.
She needs a pen.
It's all right down. There's a pen right there. There's the request forms right there.
This pen costs $25 to rent. To rent. It's a rental thing. She didn't think that was funny.
$25 and you don't even get to keep the pen?
No, I'll give it to her. I'll give it to her.
Hey, it's good thing you just said that because this gentleman just brought back a pen. That was nice.
That was nice of him.
All right, you guys gotta really help me sing this. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's favoring to you. Let's go! But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. When money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost everything on to you. When I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I go, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. When I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. We need some more da-da-da-das out there, okay? Next time around, now that you practice, when I'm rolling, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's rolling without you. When I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. When I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes right home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Some 70s.
There you go. Some 70s pot smoke.
train going anywhere. Silver, silver world, smell white cheek perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Stranger, waiting up and down the boulevard in shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living in the high emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice one more time. Some win, some lose. Some are going to sing the blues. Walking there, and it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard in shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
And also, you get to combine it if you really want to have a huge dance party. We can augment the dueling show, or we can turn it into transition into the Jim Ciampi band. There's all kinds of different things we can do. It's great for a corporate company party. Great for you to get all your friends together and throw a Christmas party or a summertime party.
Yeah, it really does work for so many different occasions. It's nice because we customize it to the occasion. which is
The only
good.
problem is all three of us hate each other.
That's the
And
problem.
sometimes it breaks down into a fist fight. But other than that, it's generally a good night.
Yeah.